Thank you, Mr. Whitney. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait for a few more folks. We'll get things started on a Thursday night. You know what time it is, Raul. Check the clock. You look at the clock, and I don't know what you're seeing, but I see that it's about 10 minutes after Bill Taylor time. Yes, it is. Hey, good Thursday evening to you. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Blessings to you on this baby Friday. Hope you're having a great Thursday night. These nighttime temps and breezes, they feel good. I mean, this is such a wonderful time to take a nice walk after dinner, and it's not too hot. It was hot today, right? I mean, we're getting closer to our first 100-degree day of summer. That's right. We have not hit 100 this summer. We have only hit it 3 times this entire season, I'll call it, but the season we hit it in was spring, back in May. But got close at Floresville. That was the warmest reading on the map, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 98s were close at Pearsall and Cotulla. We stopped at 95, Bernie and Kerrville and Fredericksburg at 90, Rock Springs, mid-80s. Hey, Marcy, David, see you have 2 parts of brain, left and right. On the left side, there's nothing right. On the right side, there's nothing left. Ah, ha, ha. Exactly. So the air quality stayed good today. In fact, we didn't even make it to moderate like Houston, Corpus Christi, South Padre. They've had a couple of days of moderate air quality, and looking at the live monitors, we're still in the good category, good reading, despite the Saharan dust layer. Now, it does thin out tomorrow and over the weekend, but watch, it's on the return, another pool of it across the Atlantic, into the Caribbean, into the Gulf, and into South Texas by Thursday, Friday of next week. It looks to be a couple days of it, maybe at least Thursday, Friday, Saharan dust next week. All right, great news on the drought report. And we went ahead and did a comparison when we were in the throes of this drought. And it just looks so bleak. Hey, Anastasia. This was 3 months ago and what it looked like. And for several weeks, it looked this way, where we had all of Bear, Kendall, Kerr, well, almost all of Kerr, all of Bandera, all of Medina, almost all of Atascosa, half of Frio, a third of Guadalupe and Comal, in exceptional drought. There's no worse category. There's no higher degree of drought than exceptional. But look what happens today. Wow. I mean, down to 1 county instead of 5 in exceptional drought. It's Medina County, but you notice that the hill country is still in severe drought. Kerrville, Bernie, Rock Springs. And then it's extreme where you see the red. And that's most of San Antonio, all of Atascosa County, all of Kinney County out to the west near Del Rio. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Good evening, Hanak. Good to see you. So that was a nice picture. The other big change was on our lakes. Lake Buchanan nearing its conservation pool. And then you can see what happened on Canyon and Medina. We start with Canyon, 63.8% full today. Just last week, it was at 46.3. Medina Lake's at 5.1% full, still so dry, but it was 2.5% full last week. So it's doubled in a week, as we're still 84 feet below conservation. That's incredible to be that far below the conservation pool. So radar was quiet today. We saw a few scattered showers near Houston. A couple of them came on shore near Hallettsville, but nothing this far west. A few showers near Laredo. Pretty quiet day. As the high begins to strengthen a bit, we should stay pretty dry even tomorrow. Once we get to Saturday, though, it's expected to weaken again, and some sea breeze showers do move in off the Gulf. So it's really a balance, or I should say a balance in forecast, but it's a change between, you know, the high being strong, the high being weak, and we just kind of wait and see what it's going to do. Now, as you look into Saturday, Sunday, 19th and 20th, that's when the high is going to start strengthening, dominating, and doing what it typically does in the South Texas summer. Drops anchor, and we go to a hot, dry weather pattern for a while. And that would be nice right now. We could use that. But that's, again, not till the 19th and 20th. In the meantime, we will see some rain develop over Saturday and Sunday. So here's the latest forecast. This graph model doing a pretty good job on what we're seeing moving forward. This is why I've got about a 10% chance for a brief shower tomorrow. It would not be much if you even see it. Mostly, in fact, a sprinkle. Early Saturday, the model's bringing in a few little showers now. That wasn't there earlier. But by the afternoon, it appears that we get some pretty good rain. Notice how it's north. It skirts across Kerr County, Gillespie County, into the afternoon, goes more towards Austin. It sure doesn't look like we see much in San Antonio Saturday. That's why it's a 30% chance. But look what develops late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Very heavy rain dropping into the hill country. This is not good. Right on top of Kerrville, Hunt, Ingram, late Saturday night. So we're going to be upping the Saturday night rain chances, and I'm doing that right now. We'll go Saturday night, overnight into Sunday for 30. After what I just saw, for sure. That computer model forecast pretty impressive. Hey, Nathaniel, Helotus in the house. H-Town. Another proud Helottian. Oh, let's just do this. That's done. So yeah, just upping the rain chances, and you see the rain that's predicted on that model for the hill country. That's why there's an excessive rain outlook for Saturday and Saturday night. In fact, I'll add that. That puts this area in a marginal to slight risk. So you see San Antonio green, New Braunfels, Seguin, Bernie, Kerrville. That's the level 1 marginal risk. Then you go to a 2 once you get into Gillespie County and Fredericksburg, over to Mason, Sonora, farther north to San Angelo. Let me say this. We use the words marginal, slight. Don't underestimate it. Those words don't sound like they're very serious. But I will say that it's a 1 out of 5 scale. And if you're up to a 2 out of 5, that's pretty significant. So Saturday and Saturday night. I have to make that a little smaller to fit in there. Let's do this right here. Need a little more line space in it. Doesn't look good. Get you up about like that. Okay. Then we'll have to get off of it and go back on it for whatever reason to do this. All right, there, and about there would be good. Okay, Saturday and Saturday night. Okay. So something to keep an eye on, because that looks like, again, excessive rainfall is Severe Prediction Center puts that product out just like they do the severe weather outlook, where we've talked about level 1, level 2 of hail producing or damaging wind producing or tornadic thunderstorms or tornadoes. Well, they break them down, like that's the overall outlook every day that's put out and put out 3 days ahead. They do a day 1, day 2, day 3, and they even give you some looks into 4 through 8, but they primarily focus on day 1, 2, 3, and that severe weather outlook covers everything, you know, from excessive rainfall leads to flooding, to hailstorms, to tornadoes. 1 out of 5 scale, very simple, marginal, slight, and so on. Well, then they break them down, and since we're not looking at the potential of hail or damaging winds or tornadoes, we're looking at only the threat of flooding rains. And so we only look at the excessive rain product in these cases, and you saw what's coming. So 30% right now, Saturday night. Looking if the data lines up like we just saw it again tomorrow, that's when I would go to a 40 to maybe even 50% chance for Saturday night, and perhaps a weather impact alert. So we might be looking at that for especially Saturday night, early Sunday, just based on what that model showed us. The other part of this forecast is the warm-up. You can see that as we get into the 3rd week of July, we're getting into some summer heat, and it's going to be upper 90s. These are the dog days of summer. The end of July into the first 2 weeks of August, traditionally the hottest for us. Gabriella, I love you too. Good to see you. What's been happening? There's Janet. Pipe Creek's in the house. Just took a power nap on a park bench. Made $7.30. Nice. See? A financially sound power nap. Hello, Bill. Always a pleasure seeing you. You too, Maria. Are we getting rain on the west side? Not tonight. God bless you too. But it will probably be Saturday afternoon, an isolated shower, but Saturday night, early Sunday, you might see some decent showers as well. No, hopefully, Richard, it won't be as rainy as it was, you know, but we will have a good chance of showers, that's for sure. And then we'll start seeing those chances diminish Monday, Tuesday. Kind of flipped it. I wish we were completely dry over the weekend, but that's what's waiting for us on the 19th and 20th. Looks like that'll be dry. All right, that's going to wrap things up on this awesome Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. God bless you all. Have an awesome evening, and we'll see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.